I'd like to understand the evolutionary or at least narrative reason for why some of these letters have full faces and others have just grown eyeballs. I mean, I know the reason, but there's only so many ways you can say lazy animation before it just starts to feel mean.
I am ready to rejoin my brethren on Alpha Betrium.
I wonder which Adult Swim Patreon level you have to be subscribed to get not one but two shitty episodes dedicated to you.
The Numbericons! They're attacking!
Planetary defense systems that amount to one person running in and saying, "Sorry guys, we're already
Divide and conquer! 0 survivors!
0 survivors? This is an entire fucking planet. That could take days, even years. And what if you kill the only guy who knows how to work the Coke machine at the Capitol building when the cans get stuck? You need to think these things through a little better is all I'm saying. Oh, are we doing the Transformers the movie parody? I really hope so, because I was worried we were going for a callbacks nobody asked for with the occasional lazy pun, the movie. Also, the lyrics here are 1 + 1 makes you, and that's just a straight up lie. 1 + 1 can maybe make a V, but you'd have to make their bottoms touch, which seems like a counterproductive way to get to a V. As Water T does some Michael Bay shit, most of the numbers just stand around and politely wait to be shot instead of shooting at him first.
Somebody kiss me! I don't want to die not knowing love!
Assuming a kiss will guarantee love.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to go pee.
Realizing that all of my coworkers are glad that I'm not shaped like a letter P because I'd be reciting this line of dialogue all day, every day.
We're not going to the palace. We're going to Earth.
Why? You know a math expert there?
Unfortunately, I do.
Hell yeah, that might have been a rough cold open, but at least the math expert must be Rick. After barely being in last week's summer episode, I'm looking forward to him taking center stage again. These discount TIE fighters aren't fighting against the Alpha Betrium's literal X and Y wings. Come on, guys, it was right there. You even had lightsabers last season, so don't give me all that copyright shit.
You're coming with me, Morty. Why? It's called detention, not release,
Yes, but this show is called Rick and Morty, not Rick and whoever you are plus iced tea, so I guess we're all bending some rules today.
Hit the hyphen drive.
No! No!
But can't she just follow him? She got to Earth at basically the same time as Water T, which means she both has the ability to track him and travel as fast as him. Why is exclamation?
Why do you guys hate each other so much?
Why do all teachers hate all students, Morty? Because you all break our goddamn hearts.
May I recommend, for many reasons, not falling in love with your students?
Coming out of Helvetica Lightspeed.
Listen, I'm all for puns, but could I have at least one that wasn't Comic Sans? Get it? Because it's Sans comic. There's no comedy. It's a good pun.
I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Yo, 7, count this.
Water T, P, Math Guy, and Morty all survived this sudden depressurization into the vacuum of space.
Jesus Christ!
Either the Numbericons are co-opting a religious figure from Earth, or there just so happen to be a historical figure in their history called Jesus Christ. But why force a number into Jesus when there are options like Jane Austen, or Harrison Ford, or Tupac? Okay, Tupac is a stretch, but 50 Cent just felt unearned.
Obviously, they want to take us to their village for an Ewok party.
I was not invited to said Ewok party, and I was the one person in 1983 who said they didn't suck.
You guys don't get out much, huh? It seems kind of obvious that these scribbles are like the original species.
Attempting to explain one's culture that you are not part of to them.
Yo, I just want to thank my words, the letters that made them, and that's it.
Giving a about anything that happens at the Grammys.
If you're pregnant, that's my cell number.
Math teachers who have their own business cards. Scene does not contain a 6 and a 9. Are the chains just a decorative symbol of enslavement? So far, Water T has used telekinesis or some shit to manipulate weapons and other objects, so forgive me if I don't believe these chains are stopping mind bullets.
I never knew.
You never asked.
Oh, off. You could have told him. Why did he need to ask? Let's stop this unrealistic bullshit expectation that everybody should be psychic and just know when to dig in on a problem. I mean, except Rick, who actually is psychic.
I don't get it!
Neither do we, but if you think claiming your confusion of the plot out loud by a random character keeps you sin-free, then you haven't met me.
The dead rule nothing.
The sheer volume of movies, TV shows, and other media based on the zombie apocalypse have limped into this episode and have become the highest form of intelligence.
I am infinity, omnipotent god of numbers.
But what if it hadn't been 8 that did the double crossing and got transformed? Would Dreadnought have had to wear a belt around its middle to squeeze it into an infinity sign? Would 2 3s have had to go in at the same time? And 3 sus Christ knows what would have happened to poor Alex Pettifer.
The bracket shield has fallen! It's an utter apostrophe!
That pun didn't even make sense. Apostrophe and catastrophe just share some mouth noises, you utter C word. Put some more effort into the art form of punning before I do a number on you and alpha beat your C into the Hindi alphabet where you won't exist.
I am bigger than letters. I am bigger than numbers. My balls are huge.
Testicular vanity.
Here's a number for you, lady. 86 at us. You're fired.
Look, how the is getting 86th a thing on other planets?
Kill, murder, death.
This self-proclaimed omnipotent being has decided to settle for flying and shooting lasers instead of being omnipotent.
Why does a 1 hate an I?
How did the scribble know to equip the ship with an epic sound system for this discount Lil Nas X machina?
Rise up! Letters and numbers, I said rise up!
Rumor has it Lin-Manuel is currently developing a time machine so he can go back to 2008 and prevent himself from writing Hamilton just so that this rap wouldn't exist.
Looks like somebody threw away a perfectly good white boy.
Sorry I'm late. I had to go pee.
That was not funny.
You don't gotta read Lithium P. It's math.
It was my understanding that there would be no math.
What is that sound? Who is using earbuds to listen to rap music?
Guess you guys aren't ready for that yet, but your kids are gonna love it.
Water T escaped with the Eye of Harmony.
You have failed me for the last time.
Planet E10?
Ain't E10 supposed to be where God created letters or some
This is SETI Alpha 5.
Oxygen S. We deciphered the Eye of Harmony, and we're headed to E10.
That doesn't make sense.
And I'm sure that Jessica would like to thank my parents.
Damn T, that's cold.
The Iceman cometh.